Hey guys, this is a general reading for Leos. The first card that came up is the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups, and then I pulled some clarifiers along the sides. Okay, so with regards to the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it appears that there is financial difficulty that is really getting serious. Like you're kind of building a hole for yourself and further deteriorating your burdens, your financial losses, and ultimately your future self is you're gonna be unable to move if you continue at this rate. So when I see the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I automatically think like you're robbing from your future self. Okay, because even now, even if it's difficult to get up now and to work because you're probably stuck on a past love or an unfortunate situation, or you just feel in the dark about something, so it's so difficult to get up and become motivated, the first few stages are the worst part. So after you do, charge up all that you have in you to get up on your feet, to ask for the help that you need, and to seek that which you desire, it becomes smoother after a while. Okay, so I would advise you to do that. Okay, so just do everything in your power that is possible for yourself. Save your current existence or life. And what do I mean by that? I mean, like, life is a gift, okay? And what we do with the gift is entirely up to us. We could shake up the box and toss it. We can break it. We could smash it with the hammer. We can do whatever we want with it. But there are limitless potential. There is limitless potential out there. But it's up to you to really decide what you're going to focus on. So, I'm sorry. There's a baby in my house right now. So, if you hear a baby, it's baby. Okay, so, oh my gosh, she's being so loud. It's like I can't even tell her to shut up either because she's a baby. You know what I mean? But anyways, back to the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it's really up to you to decide what you want to focus on. And so I suggest that you focus on things that are going to make you happy. And there are things available here that will make you happy in your life at this moment. A potential connection, a one-on-one connection with someone that wants to build with you can make you happy. What else do we have here? Learning how to use all the tools and resources that are embedded in you at this moment. That means everything that you have learned in the past, everything that life has taught you, the skills that you have acquired. Okay, that's an amazing success. Okay, the opportunity to live and to proceed in your element is readily available, but your focus is not intact. Your focus is what's causing the delay in all of these successes that are going to be available to you. So what you do in the dark and what you do when no one is around you is very important, okay? Because it's ultimately the relationship that you have with yourself and the foundation that will help you build a prosperous structure, if that makes sense. Okay, so things are not looking good financially and they continue to deteriorate. But maybe it's because you are angry or upset or hurt by someone. And so it's just not, you're allowing the situation to kind of control you. All right, you're not working. You are missing opportunity. Okay, it could be with a person one-on-one that you've never spent time with before, or it can be like a potential new love, a potential new friendship, something good, something solid. Okay, it's here and it can save you or get you out of this situation if you just redirect your focus. but it is very difficult for you at this time because people are clashing around you, or maybe you are clashing with someone, or maybe even this person. Maybe this opportunity is presented to you and you're just like, all right, I don't trust because when I went through this situation in the past, X, Y, Z, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, you are now holding this person accountable for your past experiences and your own now. You know what I mean? And you're going to make yourself pay for it as well. So I suggest that anything that you are having trouble with in the past and things that are hard to let go, maybe the feeling that a person gave you. And I say gave you because I'm feeling that you're on the receiving end of things, and that's why you are caused to be so trapped. All right? You don't have to be. You're Leo. You're the sun. You know what I mean? Like, people gravitate towards you. You can ultimately be, you know, I know people say this for anyone. Of course, anyone can be whatever they want to be, but you being Leo is just a significant element in itself. You guys are special people. So you don't really have to be on the receiving end. But maybe your challenge is to find the medium, right? Because if you decide, all right, I'm not going to be on the receiving end, you suddenly become aggressive or defensive. And that's not really the way to do it either. So I would just advise you to, after you try to look into others' perspective and maybe step out of yourself and look into yourself and your situation as the third party, you know, separate yourself from your situation so that you can think clearly and set aside your emotions, so that logic can take play. Once you do that, it'll help you untangle things little by little. You could start with one thing at a time. You could start with your finances, right? Or you could start with this person or these group of people that you've been back and forth with about a particular situation. You can deal with one thing at a time. All right, I would suggest that you deal with the thing that is most important, which the first card that came up is your finances. So I think your finances are really in danger at this time. It is most important right now. Okay, you have a lot of creativity, great energy. This also can be you, Queen of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of good things about you that other people are not so blessed with. And I'm just going to say it like that because everyone has different gifts. But Leo is very magnetic in his or her own way. You know what I mean? So I guess controlling the fire within you, not becoming so attached to people where you are at the receiving end and can become damaged in a way when they don't appreciate you like you want. Okay, because everyone ultimately has their decision about how they're going to proceed or how they're going to treat people. It's up to you to teach people how they're going to treat you, right? It's up to you to tell people, hey, this is what's on my mind and this is what I want to do about it. Okay, not necessarily fold with the situation and melt, you know what I mean, and say, oh, I'm so hurt, I'm so this, I'm so that. If you need to do that, go by yourself, do that shit alone. Or go to a therapist, or go to someone you can confide in to melt, okay? The melting process is very private. I mean, it's beautiful when people are, oh yeah, outspoken and just say what's on their mind and what's in their heart. Hell yeah, that's so beautiful. But with the right people, because some people just don't deserve it. Some people don't deserve to know what's in your heart or what's in your mind. So you got to separate that, okay? And once you melt and once you fold, okay, start to divide the things that you need to so that you can work out each scenario in the best way possible. You're going to have to deal with things, individually. They're not all the same thing, okay? So in addition to money, in addition to this potential new love offer that's coming in that you may, or like I said, one-on-one relationship that you may miss because you are so wrapped up in your losses, okay? Or you are holding on to either your material possessions so tightly, or this could even be you being defensive. And I'm getting that you are being defensive about something that is not turning in your favor more or less, and you are uncertain about how to proceed or deal with this. And so you're kind of closing off, right? You're just like shutting down a little bit. But it is a time where you need to move, okay? When the Two of Swords is here and she's blindfolded, that's what she's done to herself, because she can put the swords down, reach in the back of her fucking head and take off the blindfold, okay? She can do that. She has an ability. Her hands are free, but she's picked up the swords and she's like, you know, like closed off, really, in her mind and in her emotions, more or less. She's surrounded by water. Water is a symbol of emotions. So she's just really in this moment and feeling it. And believe me, I'm such a believer that life is a gift, that even the bad times, I think it's beautiful. Like, to really just experience everything. And so when I see this person come up, Two of Swords, I think it's beautiful as well. You know, maybe this is a time where you need to shut down and be in your mind and in your emotions so that you can pick out the things that are not good for you, so that you can pray, so that you can be in the dark and feel your way around using your senses. So that you can find your way in the dark, so that you know how to handle the dark when it comes from here on out. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that you may be going through dark emotions. Here's a Moon card. And the Sun card came up in reverse twice. It's a learning process, okay? So you might be at a low point, but, you know, once you come up from this, you learn from this stuff. This is the juice. This is the stuff that people appreciate in the long run and say, thank you for putting me through hell, because now I know, you know? So then we have, you know, so the Six of Wands is also here in reverse, indicating that you wanting to be perceived as glorious, as someone who has achieved success and who is creative and passionate and who is able to build an enterprise, is being put on hold because you are in this dark state. That you are volunteering yourself to not grow, more or less. No rush, okay? I'm not saying get up out of this dark state. You need to blah, blah, blah. No. Okay? If you have a friend within your reach that you feel like you can talk to, reach out. Okay? Ask that friend, help me out of this dark state I'm in, if that's what you want. Because if you want to stay there, then it's your choice. You know what I mean? But if you need a team, if you need people to help you out, because sometimes that does happen, reach out. You know what I mean? Don't become hurt when someone also rejects you or is too busy or something like that. Because like I said, everyone has their choices. And everyone is indulged into something different. Everyone has different things that are important to them. So you just keep it moving. Then maybe reach out a little, not fully like, you know, overflowing your emotions on someone, but just say, hey, I'm actually kind of hurt and I've been hurt for a long time. Or, hey, I'm actually financially not stable and it's been this way for a long time. Do you know of anything that we can do? All right, because when someone's not financially stable, it actually hurts them. It hurts. Like it's emotional. You know what I mean? That's why these people are handicapped as well, because it hurts what you see, like physically. Like your materials are like not that. You know what I mean? They're not like where you want it to be. You want to have more things. You want to enjoy life. You want to, but you can't because you're like handicapped financially. You know what I mean? So yeah, maybe you have gotten out of this receiving end of things, and you are becoming a little aggressive. That's why the Knight of Swords is here and Page of Swords is here. So you're kind of just like thinking without talking, or your mind is running at 1,000 miles an hour, and there's no real structure. There's nothing that says like, all right, I'm done dealing with that, so therefore I will put it away, or I will not deal with it anymore. You're just kind of like letting things flow, you know, like a long train of thought or something like that. Just, you know, not at this very moment, but it's just been something that's a factor when you are in the dark, or when you are alone, or when someone triggers your emotions to like speak on a subject that is very sensitive to you. You just become, you know, this electric, rapid speed of communication type of thing, like or it can be that you are, you know, spying on someone else, or looking their way, or guarding your possessions, or feeling defensive about your possessions and your position within the argument, right? Everyone feels that they're right about shit, okay? And I'm not gonna say, but not me, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has to take a stand, okay? And things that I say, I'm actually taking a stand on. I'm supporting it. I'm saying, yeah, this is what I think, this is what I believe, these are the cards that came up, and this is what I'm feeling that they are. And that's pretty much it. So the Knight of Cups is here. So maybe, like I said, missed opportunity because of the things that you have been dealing with. Maybe that person was just felt attracted to you, and then just like, this is not even worth it. This person is just in the clouds, or like, you know, in the clouds, or in their own fucking element. They can't deal with me right now. Or this could be you, okay? And this could be the person that you are dealing with. Queen of Pentacles. It can be an earth sign, which is a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. Or maybe you just someone that you see being able to manage money adequately, someone that you admire, or someone that's watching you go through all of this, or perhaps maybe sees you and is unsure of what to do with you, so they're just like, forget it, you know, I was attracted to you, thought you were sexy as hell, or I thought we had great chemistry, or I thought that our minds mended well together, but I guess not, because you're like being so defensive, and you're in the dark about shit, and you're not telling me what's going on, and so therefore I cannot offer you anything, okay? But nonetheless, it's so funny because the other two clarifiers that came up is the Ace of Pentacles and the Moon card. So you have good stuff to offer. Like, at your core, there is gold and diamonds. You know what I mean? But you are at a dark stage in your life. Maybe you need to be here so that you can understand your value and understand how to present yourself to the world, okay? Because there is a way, all right? I know it's so beautiful to be free and to say what you want and feel, and yes, but sometimes, like, not everybody, you can't get to everybody that way. That's why you have to be flexible. You can't be in this state, this one track, you know, way of thinking and feeling, and really non-flexible way of acting for everyone. That doesn't work for everyone. And if you need to build a team, if you need that support, that emotional support, or love, you know what I mean? You need to become flexible. Being flexible is the way. You know, you have to understand each person differently and truly become versatile, and not just to act, but truly feel it inside, okay? And not feel defensive inside, or not feel like, boop, boop, this is what I learned and this is what it is, because it's never the end, you know? So the Judgment card is here in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles also here in reverse. So like I said, money is just not, it's just not there where you would like it to be. I don't need to keep saying that, but it came up again. And it's because you are so in the dark. And you're letting your darkness overrule the good flow and energy that you have in you. And it doesn't have to be that way, but that's what's going on. And therefore things are not turning in your favor, because if you can only concentrate on the negative things, how are the positive things going to be in your favor? It's like you're piling the gold and the diamonds with dirt or with garbage, you know what I mean? And you're just looking at the garbage and you're like, fuck, that's a lot of garbage. So you gotta just like remove all of that. Anything that's not for you, remove it in your life. Speak that into existence. Pray. You know what I mean? Hello, baby. Okay, so the Chariot, so in reverse as well. So maybe this is caused by a woman in your life. Okay, this is the second woman that has come up. Okay, girlfriend, mother, sister, lover, friend. Maybe their emotions is just out of whack. And they're just like always ready to cut you off, or just not looking at the situation for what it is, just jumping at the gun because of their emotions, because they're ruling with their emotions unwisely, you know? And this is causing you to feel stress in return. Could be a Cancer you're dealing with. Do I see anything else here? Cancer. Okay. Wee. Okay. I'm doing this on my bed, by the way. Anyways, so maybe they're just stressing you out and they're just being overly emotional, or this could be your energy. And you're just like, I'm gonna fucking cut people off. They're making my life difficult. I shouldn't have even gotten involved with that person, you know? Four of Swords, rest is needed. And in your rest, in your meditation, or in your prayer, or when you are alone and relaxed, when your mind is relaxed, an answer that clarifies all things is going to come to your mind. That fixes all things. It's going to be that aha moment, you know? And you're going to be able to indulge in the magician's spirit, which is a person who is, you know, aha, like I got this, you know, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, and here's how I can use these things the best way possible to get my way, right? You got to be an advocate for yourself. Can't just like, you know, be on the receiving end. Not that I'm saying that you are, but like, so the magician is I guess you can say a little bit self-centered, but that is needed. That is needed at this time. So you receive this intellectual clarity, and it could be while you are in the dark, the sun in reverse. You know, things are cloudy, things are not looking up. So, like I said, with you with the Two of Swords, sometimes it's necessary, okay, for you to separate yourself, for you to be alone, and use your senses, okay? The Queen of Wands could be someone that you're dealing with. It could be another fire sign. So like I said, I have Cancer here. I have an air sign here, which is a Libra, a Gemini, or a Aquarius. I have a fire sign here, or that could be yourself. Even water and some earth energy. So that's pretty much everything, which means that there was no point in saying that. But anyways, the Queen of Wands is here. This could be you dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. Or this could be you, Leo, feeling that you want to offer someone some love or a cup of affection or appreciation, and them not being available emotionally, them as well being in a foggy state of mind, and them ultimately reminiscing on someone that they lost or a situation that they felt that they weren't successful in, so therefore they're not able to embrace you or embrace the love that you have to offer, because they're just stuck in their own existence and trying to cope with their losses. It's an emotional loss for them, so it could be a relationship, or it could be like even a job that makes them feel emotional. It doesn't matter. It's emotional for them. Okay? And so that cup or that situation is in the middle of the love that you have to offer this person. Maybe see this person as your way out. Like, okay, I finally found someone that is, like, has their shit together. You know what I mean? And then you're like, maybe if I offer them a token of appreciation, or just like show them a little bit of myself, or maybe they want to, you know what I mean? Maybe we can mingle, maybe we can become friends, maybe this can grow, who knows, whatever. But they're just so in their own shit, you know? But they see you, they're looking towards you. They're like, yeah, I see you. Like, I like you, you know, like, you know, he has a cup in front of him, she has a cup in front of her, yeah, but she's just, or he's just, like, still, occupied with other matters that is taking a toll on him or her. Or this could be the other way around, someone offering you some love, and, or some, you know, they want to vibe with you, and then you just being stuck on other things, because you are stuck on other things. Shit. These cards. Okay, and then I pulled 2 heart tarot cards, and the 2 cards that came up is joy and stability and love. Okay, and it's beautiful because you don't have to dig too deep to find these things. Okay, God or the universe or the divine being, whatever you believe in, whatever, it's being provided to you. You don't have to go crazy digging for a way out. Okay, there is love, there is friendship, there is joy, there is stability financially. The answer is there for you. So despite all this that has happened, you guys got some pretty good beginnings being offered to you. So I would advise you to shake off whatever unnecessary things you need to. You guys got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. It was great. That's really good. That's really good. So a new emotional beginnings, a new way of perceiving things. Clarity comes in. Financial stability, or creativity, or some ideas come into play where they actually have the potential to be very successful in the future if you just keep at it, you know? So that's it. That's my reading for Leos. If you have any questions, feel free to comment whatever you want below. I love haters. I love lovers. Doesn't matter to me. Comment below or shoot me an email. Okay? Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks.